Merry Christmas, everyone. Akbi here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the next couple of pages of the Notebook series. If you weren't around for the first time, the Notebook series is a brand new pay-what-you-want instrument series that is designed to give you small and simple-to-use instruments, but that you can get a lot of sound out of. This is inspired by all those ideas that started off as simple lines on a page. This time around, we have Shimmering Handbells. This is a 37-piece set of Shimmering handbells that I've sampled chromatically individually with 2 different mic signals and 2 different articulations. If you want to check out the previous couple of pages of the Notebook series, click the link on your screen right now for Joanna's music box. And today, this is the UI that we're going to be playing with. So once again, all of the instruments on the Notebook series will have the same 4 sliders, the same setup, but all of the sliders will have different functions depending on the instrument's needs. So this time around, this is what we got. The distance slider allows you to mix between the full close signal or the full far signal and everything in between so you can craft your own sound. Singing is a different articulation from the bells, and this mixes between the regular rung sound all the way to just having the singing sound, and once again, everything in between with the slider. The regular rung notes are affected by velocity, by how hard you press the keys, but the singing articulation is affected by the CC1 slider, which allows you to crossfade between the 4 different dynamic layers. And then finally, we have release, which affects all of the samples in this instrument. So first, let's see what this sounds like on the closed signal. Now the far. Once again, every single bell has been recorded individually and chromatically, and if you check out the Contact's keyboard, you'll see that there are 2 Cs that are colored differently. And this is because these notes and everything in between them is the real bells. Every single note is every single bell, and everything outside that range is the regular Contact's transposition system at work. So while you can get all festive with Shimmering handbells, there's a really cool potential for darker, almost like Scandi drama type textures here. So check this out on the far signal. Once again, if you shift to the close signal, you get something totally different, but in a very interesting vibe as well. And again, the fact that we're recorded individually really shows, because as you get to the first recorded G, something happens. The anatomy of the handbell changes. The beater goes from having a soft end to a hard end. So you can see if we go from the first recorded F sharp to the first recorded G, something really happens in the sound. And again on the far sound. And so this big difference in sound that we're getting from the fake lower register between the close and the far sound is because of this little felt tip that you get. And the close signal, you don't really get much of it. For the far sound, you really get the th sound of the felt, almost like a muted piano. So when you transpose it down, that's pretty much all you get. So the close, again, very warm and mellow. And for the far one, you almost get a hang drum quality, which is really cool. Now, moving on to our second articulation, we have singing. So you get this really cool icy shimmering texture, and as you can see, the distance slider also works here. It affects the sung notes just the same, and the dynamic slider affects which dynamic you're playing, and you can change that as you play. And since this slider is a mixer between these notes and these notes, which you can barely hear if I just press them quickly, you can sort of accompany yourself. So you can hold a couple of notes, control the dynamic that you want, and play something on top of it. So of course you have the festive sound that you can play around with these handbells. I'm really excited with how these turned out, really love the UI, and really love this idea that I can explore these different ways to present the same idea with a different theme each time, so that's really cool. Once again, these are free, or pay what you want. You can donate to assist me in creating more of these instruments. I have larger scale instruments that I'm working on, and I'm very excited to keep working on them and get these out to you as soon as possible. Until then, you can check out Joanna's Music Box, which is the previous Notebook series instrument, and Woodland Pianos if you haven't already. And on my website, you'll find all of the different instruments that I've worked on and I'm working on. So thank you very much for watching this video. All those YouTube-y things of thumbs up and subscribe really help me out as a solo contact developer and freelance composer. And I have a lot more of composing videos lined up for the next year, so I'm excited for that as well. So hope Christmas preparations are going well for you. Hope you have a lovely Christmas and lovely New Year's, and I will see you on the next one. Bye everyone, take care.